Hello everybody, peace and abundance to you. Welcome to your insight reading. What does the tarot have for us today? The insight that the tarot wants to reveal for this reading. I appreciate you and I welcome your presence, your energy, connecting to your heart, your heart's desires. They are meaningful, they are of value. Thank you for sharing them in this space. Ooh, heart showed up, just fell off of the deck. Wow, the synchronicity, right? It showed up anyway, even though we're shuffling the deck. The card that fell out has showed up anyway. That card really has something to say. Insight for you today. Three of Swords. The energy of your mind, it is air energy. Major Arcana, Judgment. And another Major Arcana, Death. Death card. So Three of Swords, air energy, energy of your mind. Judgment card, Major Arcana. And Death card, also Major Arcana. And Major Arcana are speaking about change. Different changes, but when they show up into an insight reading, the insight is there is a change. So starting with the Three of Swords, air energy, the energy of your mind. In this illustration, the character is screaming. It seems like screaming for help. And although we see the heart here because the energy is in your mind, so in your mental space, maybe you are working things out and maybe you are experiencing some stress, things that are challenging. And oftentimes the challenge is in our mind, challenges for change. Maybe you are experiencing like difficulty to things changing. The changes could be in rhythm. Maybe you have had some momentum in something and all of a sudden you experience some kind of a halt and it feels like maybe a closed door or things are stopping. But for a moment, I suggest, what if the stop, what feels like a stop, a halt, is merely just a pause? Just pausing, taking a break so that things can breathe. Maybe the things can breathe into your relationship, into your projects, the things that you have your attention to right now because it's mental, because it's air, because it's your mind. You're focusing on something and maybe you just need to take a break right now. Put your focus elsewhere. Allowing the air to breathe, the space to expand organically and naturally. That's the insight of the Three of Swords. We're moving into the Major Arcana, the Judgment card. So there really is change here. And if you're experiencing what feels like a closed door, a stop into what you perceive as there's a momentum, it's because change is taking place. Change that you are not, you don't need to cause, or you're not causing organically. The universe is moving things around you. And so you need to allow that change to unfold. The Judgment here from this illustration feels like an awakening is happening for you and through you and in you. That The depths of your soul that's been wanting to be awakened is finally coming to the surface. Looks like there's been a lot of things you worked through the past. The Three of Swords could speak about things in the past. It looks like you've worked through a lot of the things in the past. You've healed so many things. And now that's why you need to take a pause so that the you, the organic, authentic you can arise, because it's been wanting to arise and it is arising. It requires that space to be seen, to be heard, to be felt, to be sensed. That's what's arising in the space. That's why a pause, a momentarily, seems like things are stopping. It is for a balance. If a beautiful version of you is arising, it's gonna require that space, a moment for everyone to get to see, but also most importantly, so that you get to see how much you've changed, what you are becoming, and how, wow, you are really entering into spaces where people have to stop what they're doing, and you're experiencing that energy. If you believe that we're all connected, the flower of life, if you believe we're all connected and we mirror each other, if you're a follower of 𝚊𝐿𝐴 Goddard, that everyone is you pushed out, then as you are experiencing the pause and the halt, others are experiencing that because they're getting to see a version of you, feel and hear a version of you they've never seen before. It makes people stop on their track just so they could watch. The Death card now, also the change of some old things are dying. Some old things indeed are dying, and that can feel painful. Even if you want something new, there's a version of you that's leaving or passing or cannot go into the future that you're stepping in, the future that you are moving towards. Death could also be healing. Some things communicating some things have healed, or some things are still healing also, but there's some healing that's taking place, awakening, renewal, but also healing. Just talking about the Judgment and the Death card combined, these two change, bringing into your life, awakening and healing. Old is being done away with so that the new can come. I love that both of them did show up, because they talk about the new and the old. And those are from the same continuum. If you are familiar with the Hermetic principle, they're just different, the same continuum, but different degree. Still the same energy. What else are the insight for today? My. Wow, another major arcana. You have the Six of Wands and the Sun. Wow, you can't escape this change. And as we were talking about the Hermetic principle, about the rhythm, the best way to work with the change of the universe, that the universe is bringing, not just for you, but it's connected to other people, is to really ride the wave. Be in a calm place and stay at peace with that change, with that current, not to fight it, not to go against it, but also not to hold for dear life, like be a surfer. Learn if you haven't, but I believe you are learning. You have learned. So Six of Wands, Fire energy, this is the energy of your spirit. Wow, what's coming up, right? With the Judgment card, and then now the Six of Wands is really recognition. From this illustration, this character is on the stage and the crowd is really going for her. Recognition. You are being truly recognized for what you are destined for. I don't use that word destined lightly because I usually do not read destiny. But you're one of the ones here where your energy is destined for fame, for success. And the synchronicity here with the Six of Wands and the Sun card from this illustration, both characters, they're very open, arms wide open, open to the field, but also open to the people that is welcoming you and receiving you. The major arcana, the Sun card, happy days is up ahead. That is it. A really bright future that you're co-creating with the universe for you to experience. Wow. The Sun card, also representation of the Leo. I'm sensing here a timeline, like by summer of next year, your life is so, like, just so different. It's starting now, but you're gonna see the essence and the fullness of it. You're gonna see the essence and the fullness of it by summer of next year. Wow. Yeah, really bright future you're creating here for yourself. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. It seems to me that this has not been an easy journey. Seeing the Three of Swords opening your reading. Usually people identify that into a heart pain, but because it's the sword, it is the energy of the air and the mind. A lot of the pain we experience starts in the mind before it's felt in our body. It is our perception, our thinking, our behavior all starts in the mind. But I see here that you work so many things out. You are awakening and you're letting go of all things and you're so open, welcoming the new, and you're there. Your energy already is in your future. As the timeline is, your past is something you remember and your future is something you imagine, but in the present is where you experience all of it. You're someone who is well integrated. You've integrated your past, your present, your future reality. You are so well evolved and well embodied. And I'm just realizing all of this character here. There's like this divine synchronicity. All three of them with their arms wide open. If you're seeing this reading in a video format, and I invite you if you're interested in that. But look at that. Wow. All their arms are wide open. This is divine moment for you right now. You are really at the heart of the life that you once imagined, envisioned, but it is inevitable. It's divine. It is happening for you right now. Peace and abundance to you. This is your reading.
Can hear